What's up, Black Desert Mobile fans? It's Legit here. Today's video is going to be advanced tips and tricks. I'm going to show you guys how to get plus 10 on accessories. I'm going to show you how to get free yellow crystals with 2 days worth of farming. Thank you guys for tuning in. If this is your first time on my channel, make sure you check out the description down below for some additional badass Black Desert Mobile content. You won't be disappointed. Before I get into how to get your accessories to plus 10, I'm going to go over where to get accessories. There's two places mainly you can get accessories. The first one is doing your main storyline quest. You do get greens from level 1 to 30 about, and then level 30 to 55 roughly of the main storyline quest, you're going to get blue accessories. You can, pick up those from your main storyline quest. The other way to get them is from the market, from buying them from the market. So that's where you get accessories. I have bought a decent amount of accessories from the market. All right, for this example, I have a +3 Dorth ring. I did get 2 additional rings in my inventory. I am stockpiling them. So we're going to try to enhance that. All right. All right, so here's the important part. Once you get up in the enhancements, so once you get to +5, +6, +8, +9, if you fail, for example, a +9 on a green accessory, it costs 4 to 6 million silver to refresh that. I've never used silver to get my accessories to +10. I always use the restoration scrolls. While for this example I used my restoration scroll, I strongly advise you to use your silver until it costs about 1 million silver. Once it gets over 1 million silver, then I strongly advise you to switch to the restoration scrolls when trying to get your accessories to +10. Only save your restoration scrolls for if it's plus, 6 or 7 above, because other than that, it's going to cost a lot of silver. Restoration scrolls only cost 1 restoration scroll to give you back your enhancement. So, for example, if you fail this enhancement, it's a +4 enhancement. If I fail that, it goes back to a 0 enhancement. It doesn't have anything. So I got to start over from scratch again. And you don't want that, especially if you're trying to build up to +10. So you need restoration scrolls or silver. I strongly recommend restoration scrolls. If I fail that, to get that back to the +4, all I got to use is 1 restoration scroll, and it gives me back my +4. I can go get more Dorth rings and continue leveling up the process. How to get restoration scrolls? So I at the moment have Pearl inventory, 5 restoration scrolls. I just used 1. You can get restoration scrolls. You get 3, I believe, from doing the main storyline quest from level 1 to 40. The other place you can get restoration scrolls, and I strongly advise buying these, it's one of the best bangs for your buck in the market. Go to your Pearl shop, and you can actually buy restoration scrolls in the middle there. You can buy 10 for 12 black pearls each. So it's costing you 120 black pearls to get 10 of those. Totally worth it. I definitely do buy them. And just to show you that I do, we're going to go ahead and do that. Even though I'm pretty broke on black pearls, that's okay. We're going to level up our blue accessories. So that's how you level up blue accessories. You really got to focus on, I don't actually continue to level them up. If I'm out of restoration scrolls, I don't continue to level it up. It only takes 1 restoration scroll, so I can continue trying to level this up and maybe even get it to +10, because I have now 15 restoration scrolls, so I could possibly get that to +10. So that's how you get your accessories to +10. A great way to increase your combat power is through crystals. You can equip crystals on every piece of your gear. Some gear has 1 slot, some gear has 2 slots. If you notice the crystals tab down here, if you fuse crystals, you can actually fuse crystals together, and you can actually equip them through this tab. I'm going to show you how to make mass amount of crystals in 1 to 2 days of farming, so that way you can increase your combat power. In order to do this, you actually have to go to your camp and then go to the alchemy lab. And then if you go to the crystals tab on the right up there, you're going to see supreme crystal chests. This offers a chance to drop 10 magic to unique crystals. I actually farmed for the past 2 days, used all of my stamina and farmed for the past 2 days, and I made 15 supreme crystal chests to show you what kind of RNG we got. All right, so I have them here in my inventory. As you can see, 15 right here. I did craft 15 of them. It takes 2 days. I just took 2 days out of farming from other stuff, and I just mass produced a bunch of these to help try to increase my combat power. So we're going to open up all these bad boys and see what we get. All right, so it looks like a decent amount of purples, blues, and whites. Let's go ahead and go to... Did I open them all? I didn't even open them all. My inventory is full. There's too many crystals right now. All right, so let's go to the Black Spirit. Fuse some of these. The ones that I don't absolutely want. I don't want the HP ones. All these attack with Sarah can go. Let's actually do one thing first. Let's go there and fuse all the lower end ones. All right, so I have a lot of purples, a lot of purples. Let's do it. Give me some yellows. There's a yellow. Oh man, give me some more yellows. It's a lot of purples. Wasted. One yellow. Move speed and all. That is a really nice yellow though. It has exactly what I want for branch damage and movement speed. Typically the RNG isn't that bad. I did make 10 Supreme Crystal chests on my other account. I did get 2 yellows out of that. So it's just RNG. Just depends how it goes. Not much you can do about it, but that is how you can get some crystals and it help increase your combat power. Are you tired of people taking your farming spot? Or do you come back online to find people in your spot? There's 2 things you can do. The first one you can do is you can actually go to your locations tab and you can actually save a location. So I have 3 different locations saved. I have one for Kron Castle, one for Kron Castle entrance, and one for abandoned iron mines. And more specifically, when I auto path to that specific location, not only does it go to Kron Castle, but it goes to the exact location I want it to farm. So to give you guys an example, I actually set the location for Kron Castle and we're going to auto path. To do this a little quicker, we are going to teleport to that area, to Velia. And then once there, I can actually go to Kron Castle and it's going to take me to the specific farming location within that area. Alright, so this is the location I have for Kron Castle. I like this location because it spawns a violent mob here. Nobody else is here. They leave me alone pretty much. So it's great. So I actually save whatever location you have saved there. Not only does it take you to the area, but it takes you to that exact specific location. And if you have them all 3 saved to nice spots that spawn violent, I recommend having it saved to spots that spawn violent mobs as well as aren't typically populated by other players. So that's the first thing you can do. The second thing you can do, and I'm going to have to explain this to you, most games come with lines or channels. And what is a line or a channel? So because this is a massive MMORPG, there is millions of people playing this. There is thousands of people on my server. There is probably 20 people in the exact location I'm at right now. But because they create a line or channel, I don't see them. What is a line or channel? It's like a whole separate instance in Black Desert Mobile where it just allows them to spread the map out. Because there's so many people playing, there's no way that they could have every single person in the same instance, line, and or channel, whatever you're calling it, and be able to farm successfully and have a good gaming experience. So they had to create separate lines or channels for people to funnel into. That way they can play. There is a way to change your channel. The benefit of changing your channel is this. 2 things. Changing your channel makes it so when you come back into that spawned location, it'll be a different, new mobs will have spawned. Typically there won't be anybody else there then, and sometimes the violent mob will spawn. How to change your instance. As of right now, there's only one way that I know of to change your instance. To do that, you actually got to go to your camp. And you actually have to go to a friend's camp once you're within your camp. To go to your friend's camp, it's up there on the top left. You click on your friend's camp, select one of your friends. I just selected the first one. You can select whichever one you want. Once inside their camp, you actually just leave the camp in the top right, not return to the camp in the bottom. Hit the exit camp button at the top right, and it actually changes your instance. So all these mobs respawn. Sometimes violent mobs will respawn. I did want to caution you that I did test this out, and after about 2 to 3 jumps, the violent mobs stopped dropping completely. They just didn't drop anything anymore. So you then had to completely reset the server, which means you had to log out of the game, come back into the game to get the violent mobs to respawn or to drop stuff again. So I do want to caution you, they did kind of make it so you can't sit there and just change instances to spawn those violent mobs. I did test it out, run it between a few violent mobs. It let me spawn them a couple times, but then it stopped giving me drops. So that's another way you can change instances or / channels, lines.